Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's start. So I'm yeah, just now I have the message already. It says recording progress. So I will just start. Okay, so I'm Ned lah. Last time I was invited by Roy to just give a short sharing which wasn't really short lah, huh? So I thought about how I have this condition, autism and all that. And then most of you know what my ambition is lah, is to become SMRT CEO. Okay, and then a lot of people will start saying, hey, got glass ceiling got whatever ceiling okay, but never mind. For me, ultimately, is to do whatever I can right now, and even as we go along, I will still be helping the industry as I go lah. Yeah, introduced already. That was the introduction. Ah, 不要这样嘞。Okay, wait, let me see the thing of okay, yeah. So as you have seen the title, right, MKBF. So what is MKBF? Mean kilometers between faults. So this is a metric used by the land transport industry to talk about how reliable a train line is. So as you can see in this picture, it's quite old, but just give any picture so you all get a gist of what MKBF is. So the east line, which is the purple line, that one, yes, is quite a high number. But then there are always underlying issues like the trains, they don't stop accurately at the station, which is something that I've noticed recently, because I've also been taking the northeast line myself. And then when you look at the other lines, you see the numbers are not so great, right? But again, metrics are just metrics. So you don't have to think so much about it. Because when it comes to real operations, you have to think of like, yeah, just sit anywhere though. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so you look at this very messy, okay, but you ask yourself, right, why is Thompson East Coast line? Because that's the new line. Okay, wait for it, that will come eventually. So MKBF as a number is something that the LTA really looks into a lot. But for me personally, I don't really care about MKBF. I care about commuter experience. So I always tell SMRT, you don't go and hope the train don't break down. You must prepare for when it breaks down. Because recently there have been a lot of cases, the train, it might not be the train breakdown, it might be a track fault, it might be a signal fault, but all in all, you cannot balk, right? So that is what we generalize as train breakdown. And just, I think yesterday, the red and green north, south, east, west line, they had a signaling fault, but it wasn't really reported. So there's also currently this culture of like sweeping under the carpet, like people don't know you sweep under carpet. But for me, if I know, I don't think that we should sweep under carpet because it's important to inform our commuters that there is a disruption. And when there is a disruption, what do we do? Do we tell them to maybe just wait for a while? Maybe it will be fixed by then. Or do we arrange free bridging bus service, which is a free shuttle service between the stations? And currently what I notice is that their response time is not so good because it can take quite a while before these buses come. And not just from the operator side, the Land Transport Authority also has these arrangements for themselves. And you have all the normal bus services. So normal bus services passing through such stations, they can actually the bus drivers will be instructed by the operations control center to give people boarding from the bus stop next to the MRT station a free ride. And I was also kind of affected by a real disruption before. So I can tell you that it's not a good experience, that one, no doubt. How can we make the experience better for commuters? like when they exit from the train all the way to when they wait for the free bus, the free bridging bus at the bus stop, to eventually getting to their destination. So that's my current focus right now. And then this is just the opening of the whole thing lah. If I want to share is my own okay, I want to move this. Okay, let me move this. Yes. So this is my own system. Initially this system I only made it for like SMRT systems. So like the North-South line, East-West line, Circle line, Thomson East Coast line, all of this. But eventually I decided to expand the whole the entire effort to the entire industry. So now I call it the SG pain lah. And you know why I call it pain lah? Because it's a pain. You know, you have to follow up with commuters' concerns. And actually last time at our previous meeting, I asked you all tell me about what escalator slow or escalator too fast. This type of thing I want to listen more so I can look into it. So this system, right, I actually take note like what commuters as well as myself noticed. So the most recent feedback by a commuter is about a leaking tap at Telok Blangah MRT, the new toilet. So I think the day before yesterday, I went to Telok Blangah myself and I went to check the tap is working. Then I asked the station manager, does he know about this? Actually, no. Those engineers, right, they bypass the station manager and then they didn't even tell him that they are there to like fix the tap, you know. So there's a lot of problems when it comes to communication in the company lah. Then I will always do my part to address. Then this okay, you will see this other tab is called AGTT. Okay, so I call it the ASK, which stands for Assisted Service Kiosk, GTM, General Ticketing Machine, TUK, Top-Up Kiosk, and TUM, Top-Up Machine. So these are basically a top-up machines lah. And I will always go around like whenever I have the opportunity, I will check the station machine. So you can see some of these are like Ang Mo Kio, just now where I come from, I the train from Ang Mo Kio. And there are a lot of issues with the machines. And we have this BNARJ, basically banknote acceptance rejection RJ. That's my own code lah, to know that this is what we have as a problem at the machine. And actually just now before I came here, that machine got problem again. It don't want to accept cash. And it's the only machine that accepts cash at Ang Mo Kio station. And just now, what peak period? Peak period, how many people? And then there's only one machine that accepts cash. And just nice, this machine down. So how open? So lucky ticket office still open. So I redirected the commuters to the ticket office. Then actually just now the assistant station manager there. Okay, later after our event, I will go back to Ang Mo Kio. And then I will see if he still need help. If he still need help, I will station there all the way until like as late as I can now. But nowadays, I always station myself as Circle Line Serangoon. So Circle Line Serangoon, likewise, there's one new machine which is called the top-up kiosk, the green one. I don't know if you're actually not green, like turquoise like that. Then the general ticketing machine is the old one, the gray, very big one. So for Serangoon itself, we have 4 machines that accept cash. So not that big of a problem. But when you compare it to Ang Mo Kio, right? Ang Mo Kio only got one that accepts cash. And Ang Mo Kio is a high traffic station. And Serangoon, yes, it's a high traffic station as well. But okay, you see there's this U. U stands for the top up, the up. That one represents the new machine. T, general ticketing, the T. So T is the old machine, U is the new machine. You see, even I put here, I cancel the T01 because it has been replaced by this U01. And then this is the one that accepts cash. This one also accepts cash lah. T and only U03, which is the new one, accepts cash. So later maybe you one by one tell me your MRT station did you notice that the new machines can actually top up cash on? because some of them can top up cash, but a lot of commuter don't know. So later that one will be the so-called very fun part lah, huh? Then just now the Bukit Brown don't mind so much. That was not official station. Okay, so as you guys know, like I want to be SMRT CEO, right? But I also said I expand this effort of improving the industry to all the companies. So here you also see SBS Transit logo. I will also go there and check the machines. You see they got issue or whatever. Then bus side, right? There's also an equivalent. So I noticed at my Serangoon bus interchange, there's actually a top-up machine lah. So these machines, they will replace the add value machine. If you guys remember, like there's this purple machine, right? You just put your card there, you can just top up using NETs. That's the old add value machine. But the LTA will replace it with the new turquoise top up kiosk. Then okay, train log. This is my entire database. So I started this since 2018. Okay, so from 2018, you see I will note the train doors open up to twice. That means open twice, don't know why. Eventually, I started to have a format. So the system you will see neater and neater over time. So this is 2018. Jump to current time. This will be this one is the northeast line one. So just now I told you all, the train don't stop periodically at the station, right? This one I call it over. If the train stop like slightly over the door, that's called overrun. If the train stops slightly before the door, it's called underrun. So for what I noticed at Northeast Line, this is moderate overrun. So sometimes it's people will not think of it as a safety issue. But the thing is, people already stand at the platform, right? That they stand by the side to get onto the train. But then for those on the train, they will still clash into the other ones. So that one is actually a problem. Okay. Then this one is just another database, but based on the train. So actually, you see all these funny number. You want buy 4D also can one. That one is the train car number. Then you will see a lot of numbers. Okay, sometimes 4 digits, sometimes 5 digits. So this train car number is very important when you want to report a fault. So for SMRT, we have this thing called step rep. So you might have noticed pictures there. It says send a picture to us via WhatsApp 97884398. See, even I memorized the number. So if you see this one, right, remember that the train car number is very important. Important for them to know which train. Important for you if you want to buy 4D, right? Okay. Then okay. This is very annoying. Okay, so this is one of the more fanciful things that I've been working on recently. This one, see, is like a layout of the train. So when you board the train, right, you will notice there are a lot of lights, a lot of information everywhere. So how it works, right? When I board a train, let's say if I board a train from this door B1, then I will see, is it working? If it's working, I highlight it in green. If it needs attention or I need to observe it, I will highlight it in orange. If it's not working at all, it's very simple, traffic light system. So you can see it's very colorful one. Then you can actually even see the whole view. Is when I zoom out, you will see that it's actually you see, it's really like I have a lot of trains in my depot like that. Then you will see it's really a lot of trains. So this is actually a new effort. I think I started this about a few months ago. And now every time I board a train, I will try to also take note of the layout. So this really helps me to know whether the train is having problems or not. So it's like my own tracking system also. Then this one, those who like data, this is the data part. So this is the train type, this is the train. This is a different thing. We call it train run number. So it's basically the so-called route number of the train. But commuters don't need to know that. Then station count is okay. Let's see if just now I tell you, right, at the station the door will open. This one I will also note which station is it, because sometimes it might not be that the commuter go and play with the door or whatever. Maybe there's really a problem with the platform screen door. So I will associate with the station. Fault type, usually you see information, there's a lot. Because there's this Thomson East Coast line going to open in what 28 August 2021, that sticker, right? A lot of them they don't queue. So I also write down. So that's why information a lot. But those that I'm more worried about are signaling. Train doors definitely was quite worrying one. Unexpected withdrawal, this one, as an example, unexpected withdrawal. Let's say you wait for the train come, you board the train. Suddenly they say, sorry, this train is not for boarding. You confirm angry, right? You already bought the train. Then suddenly, then they tell you train not for boarding. Then it will result in confusion. Okay, this is different from the case where commuters will alight at stadium, because the train already say this train service ends at stadium. Then you should alight at stadium, they are normal. But this one is because you did not expect the train to end service right there. Then it will cause commuters to be angry lah. Okay, this one is the time. So you will see, usually if the same time, that means really that one got issue. And our trains, as long as you don't go and play with the door or whatever, the trains will usually run on time. Unless like, got what, fault or whatever, then yes, it will be delayed by a few minutes. So you notice this 0634 is very, it's top 10 one. There's a lot of so-called events happening at this time on different days. So that's how I know that this time always got something happen on. Then after that, I can refer back to my train log. Then I can also filter by time. So time I want to filter, I type 0634. Then I press OK. Then what are the things that happen at that time? Then I should be able to see lah. So I'm not cooperating this thing. Okay, never mind. Sorry? Oh no, because just now I already like that. See? But I click OK already, it didn't respond. So never mind, it's okay. Okay. Then apart from trains, I also tracking bus issues. So it's not as colorful as this one. This one is bus. So okay. We have 4 bus companies. How many of you know that? 4 public bus companies. How many of you don't know that? Don't know. I don't know can lah. Boss say don't know means don't know already. Okay, so red SMRT lah. That's why I wear red you see. Purple SBS Transit. Green Tower Transit. Then this, you can call it yellow, you can call it orange. That one is Go Ahead Singapore. So apart from SBS Transit and SMRT, we have 2 other companies, which is Tower Transit and Go Ahead. So Tower Transit came in 2015 when the government launched the bus contracting model. So when you see all these green buses, it's not Tower Transit, it's not necessarily Tower Transit one, it's government. Because that time, I don't know if you all know there's this process, they ask you, okay, we are going to have a new look for our bus. Do you want green or do you want red? So green won by 144 votes. So that it was a tough fight like people want green, people want red. Because red, it represents Singapore. But then when you look at the red, your eye also pain. Like just now I show you like that, if all red, your eye pain, your eye confirm pain, right? So green is actually nicer lah. Okay, let me see what's yeah, go away. Nice. Okay, so this one is my own tracking system. Then I will also ask my friends to help me, like they will tell me what happened. Okay, this one is the Excel sheet one. If you want the fanciful one, I have the form here. Okay, so the first one is the Cockster they want to abuse my form but you can see that rail buses, all this. Those familiar with Google Forms will know that this is how it works Then okay, this one you can also see the picture what they send. So I can also click and then you see. Annoying. Yeah. Okay, so what's the problem? You see, you tell me what's the problem. The pole came off. Aiyo, like that how can? Dangerous leh. Okay. Yeah, let me close this. Then after that, there's another one. This one, what's the issue? Can you see the bus service number from afar? Cannot, right? Because it's very dark, very dim. Huh? Sunlight bright, but this one must be brighter, brighter than my picture, you know. Then after that, this one I think is this one. I don't know, this particular friend of mine always somehow he managed to see all this one. Like never close properly. And you can see this thing already hanging there. This is a safety issue already. I think it's the door, door sensor. This one is a video lah, so I don't care about video. That was bus lah. Train, they also same thing. Okay, so you see, because they use train more. So just now I tell you, we got 3 digit plus LRT, Bukit Panjang LRT. 5 digit, this one Thomson East Coast Line. This one nonsense lah, don't care. Okay, so these are our different train types lah. I see this one is name only. So but you confirm know we have different train types, so it's very obvious one. Okay. Then okay, again, I will show some pictures. Actually, just show all then you all can see roughly what I get. So what's the issue? This one? Huh? Wait, what? Yeah, remember he told me it's like very dirty or oh no. Oh, okay. This is the fault. So TRN, just now I told you, right? Okay, TRN is this orange thing. This number is a 3-digit number. Then he say it did not display the actual train run number because it's not supposed to display 0. When it displays 0 means there's a problem with the train already. So for me, I know that this is an issue lah. And if you go to Jurong East MRT, you will notice this 000 very often because the train terminate at Jurong East, South Line. They go to Jurong East. 0 is normal. But when this train, okay, this was at Paya Lebar. Paya Lebar is not terminal. So that's how I know the problem. Huh? No. This one is like internally, they need this number one. What issue I also don't know. Need to see the the fault, then I know what it is about. Okay. So PIS stands for Passenger Information System. So it says this screen shows Bukit Panjang LRT for the entire journey. So those familiar with Bukit Panjang LRT, you know a lot of problem one. But if you want cheap roller coaster ride, you can take that one lah. It's a roller coaster. Okay, then the next one. This one, what's the issue? Okay, this one, you all must be familiar, then you will know what's the issue. Okay, ask you, this station open already or not? E17. Not yet, right? How come here we can see T17? Huh? No, not insider info. Actually, there's a sticker there one. People itchy hand go and peel off. A lot of people do that, you know. Then after the SMRT accuse me, say I do that. I peel what's supposed to be peeled, not this one. Even station 还没有开. Because other people do this also. Then I go and peel the old ones. You know, like okay, I go up here. You know this Tuas extension, right? Tuas extension. Last time they paste all the sticker over the station name on the train one. So I will peel those off because the station already in operation. So how come you never peel off? Later people think that the train don't go there. We'll have commuter go and look one. So I peel off is correct. I never peel off what's not supposed to be peeled off. Alright, this one, I tell you, you go your Bisha, or if you go by our peel there, later you will see a lot of people peel off this sticker. I don't know why. Itchy hand one. Okay, this one, let's see. Okay, what's the issue? Let me see. Okay, I feel like this underrun. Okay. Oh no, not underrun, missing caution. Oh, okay, this one is small issue lah. You know what's the issue? This one his sensitivity level higher than mine, yeah. You see this one got caution sticker, right? This one don't. You see, they are so observational. I don't even realize, you know. It's not a big issue lah. But they use my form, I just show you lor. At least you see there are people who are willing to do the same lah. This one very obvious. What station is this? Sembawang, right? What station is this? So you tell me, confirm got issue already. Signaling issue. It's always like that one. Yeah, signaling. It's because of the signaling, that's why the train thinks that it is there. It's at Marina South Pier. It's not dangerous, it's just informational issue lah. It's just the system thinks that it's there. No lah, that one different system. That one signaling interlocking system. This one is just for you to know like which station you're at, ma. This is information. No lah, this one I tell you, I was so trying to smack them on. A lot of problem one. Yes, correct. Okay, so this one another one. We are here. We are here now. Bishan. Why how come the train at Marina Bay? I tell you, always got this sort of issue one. Behind the station. Yeah, lor, that one lag already. This one best. Oh, yeah. I see that one before. Okay, that one is because they were upgrading the system. Now we call it communications-based train control lah. Last time is the legacy one ma. So when they were upgrading, right, always have this type of teething issue one, but now don't have already. Now very, very rare. You see, this one is the opposite of fully lighted up. This one nothing. Completely nothing. Then later people start to ask. Oh, yeah lah. Every train is different lah. You know how people temperature. Okay, so I think got more. Okay, just show. Okay, this one I think very obvious. Yeah, obvious. Okay. Let me see. Table is broken. No, like nonsense. Okay. Note that the doors closing. Train white starfish breakdown. Starfish box background. Okay lah. Basically, these two don't appear together. Those who bought the newer north, south, east, west line trains, you will know these don't appear together. So when the train is at the station, okay, you see here put CG to Changi Airport, right? The right screen will show you the system map. So it will show you that this train will go to Tanah Merah. The only time you see this X is when the doors are closing. Then you see this thing. Does it look like the door is closing? No. So this one also, this is a rare instance. I've never seen this before. But because I have the knowledge, you see, I can analyze for you. I know what's going on, even though I could not find the description of the fault. Because you have to really take this train to understand how it operates. Then 3 more files. I need to go with this one first. Sorry? Oh no, that train going back to depot sleep. No lah, everything is arranged by the signaling system. So running that way, no lah, no. Okay, is your example Bishan? Oh, that one, I also don't know why they do that lah. It's not efficient. It's not efficient. Yeah. I tell you, that's why all of this you must tell me, then I analyze for you, see whether your concern valid or not. Okay, just now I mentioned, right? Yeah, I understand. It's inefficient. Correct. Yeah, this one, the industry term is called dead knowledge lah. It's wasted lah. Okay, so now you see this one, this sticker. Those can see my laptop, you can see the same sticker lah. This is the one that I will peel off because now what year already? 2022. This line already open, right? So this one I peel off. I will really go and peel off one. I don't care what people say because it has to be peeled off. So you see on my phone also have one. So those I know must be peeled, I will peel on. Those that should not be peeled, let's say if the sticker is still there, like about to come off, I'll go and paste back one. Then for those taking the circle line, you will know lah, because like now Codicot is an interchange, right? They paste a new sticker over it, then they will say, there's also a Thomson East Coast line there. That one then cannot peel. Of course, for y'all, don't go and peel or whatever lah, because you don't know which one to peel, which one. But I'm just sharing with you like what I peeled was really like supposed to be peeled one.
But why don't you tell the manager we can peel it?
The manager, you think the manager will peel me? The manager talk about one lah. You cannot call me a passenger. I'm different.
No, I don't think you. The manager tell his man to.
Oh, manager tell his man. Well, up to them lah. Some people lazy. Never mind.
Very free lah.
Yeah, very free one. Now busy lah. That's why you didn't book me lah. Oh. No lah. Later he peel. He don't know which one to peel. He peel wrong lah. Lagi worse ah. Charge. No lah. Okay, so this one is the end of my sharing of my system lor. So I don't know if you guys have any follow-up question. Because if you have, I write in my notebook, follow up with you later. Last time, our session, I asked you all follow up with me. Nobody call me, nobody message me. Why got like that one? That time got some what doctor Doctor what Doctor Ho is it online let's stop share first Where got I don't ST Ho
Yeah, I'm here. What is it?
Okay, so that was the end of sharing lah. Then I also talk to you all online lah. Then you